Mga salitang binitawan ng isang Lakers fan patungkol dito sa posibilidad na pagkuha ng kanyang koponan sa ating kabayan wala nang isang buwan bago maganap itong NBA draft. Yan ay matapos mong ilike ang video na ito, mag-subscribe sa ating channel at pakidamay na rin ang ating opisyal na Facebook page. Pero bago natin simulan, alam mo bang isa ang 1xBet sa mga leading betting company sa buong mundo? Kaya naman wag nang magdalawang isip pa at tumalpak na. Kahapon nga mga bularo, tanda mo naman na kabilang sa mga pinag-usapan natin ay itong balitang nilabas ng isang sports insider sa Amerika na si Adam Zagoria. Matapos nitong kumpirmahin ang tatlong koponan sa NBA na pagpapraktisan ni Sotto ngayong linggo bilang parte nga ng kanyang 12 private workouts. At yan ay ang koponan nga ng Cavaliers, Bulls at itong Hawks. Kung saan last week naganap na itong unang pre-draft workout ni Sotto. At yan, para nga sa koponan ng New York Knicks at Orlando Magic. Pero sa kabila ng mga teams na ito mga bularo, siguradong di pa rin nawawala sa isipan ng marami sa atin ang koponan ng Los Angeles Lakers. Na bagamat walang pick this year's NBA draft, kumpiyansa naman ng ilan matapos sabihin ng koponan na sila ay willing daw gamitan ng kanilang remaining na pondo upang makakuha ng kahit isang pwesto sa ikalawang round. Kaya naman ngayon, ating silipin mga bularo, itong ilan sa mga salitang binitawan ng isang solidong Lakers fan regarding sa possibility na kanilang pag-draft kay Sotto.
This guy is so below the radar. Like, if I'm the Lakers, if I'm any team actually in the NBA and Kai Sotto is still available past pick maybe 20, I am taking the gamble on it. 7'3" guy. He can do a lot of different things. He is very mobile. He has a versatile skill set for scoring the basketball. He can even shoot threes. Now, in the NBL, and I want you to take this with a grain of salt because keep in mind, the last player from the NBL or last big name from the NBL, the Australian League, to the NBA was Josh Giddey. And Josh Giddey, statistically speaking, just had a really solid rookie year, but statistically speaking in the NBL, he didn't blow any minds, right? It's not like he was going, 25, 6, and 8. He had very modest stats. It's more with the eye test, especially with Kai. Like, you watch him and you're like, oh my goodness gracious, he's a stud, bro. So 15.3 minutes per game, very small sample size, 7.5 points per game. Like I said, he can score in a variety of different ways, like, hook shot, he can get out, 3-point shot, 38.5% 3-point shooter, 4.5 rebounds per game, and 0.8 blocks per game. So, not only from a marketability standpoint, because, Philippines, they don't have as, it's not as common to have a guy from the Philippines join the NBA as it is for maybe like a guy from Canada, which is, borders America, the NBA. So Kai Sotto on the Lakers, I think he would be able to come in and provide immediate big man relief. This is a guy who, no matter how long LeBron James is a part of the Lakers, no matter what happens with Anthony Davis, no matter what happens with Russell Westbrook, any player on the Los Angeles Lakers, if you're getting a guy in Kai Sotto at 7'3", if we're asking Shaq, what's your Kai Sotto average next season if you were to get, say, like 30 minutes a night, which, wouldn't happen, but he'd say 28 and 15. If you're an amateur playing against professionals, but you're over 7 feet, you need to be averaging at least a double-double. At least a double-double. So while he would be very raw and very unpolished, needs to get a little bit more physical, I would say, is maybe like the one tweak of his game, maybe get a little bit more physical. But once again, like, we don't know too much. Like, it's not like we have a ton of film and a ton of knowledge on Kai Sotto as a basketball player. That's why I'm saying it's a diamond in the rough. So the overarching point is this. He would help the Lakers immediately. Maybe not anything crazy like, you're not getting a Shaquille O'Neal quite out of the get-go, one of the best players in the NBA ever. But you're going to get a guy who's going to help you immediately, and you're also going to be setting yourself up for the long term, and then you just factor in everything else. He's a dope dude. He seems awesome, really good to be around. He's very marketable, which helps out the Lakers. It's a win-win for everybody. So.